on the air?
Newscast on the air.
This is a behind-the-scenes look at ABC Radio News' top-of-the-hour information network newscast. Morning Drive anchor Sherry Preston and her writer prepare each newscast, along with a team of correspondents, producers, and assignment editors around the world, and then present them to our more than 2,000 affiliates from our studio in New York City.
Okay.
Program begins in 10 seconds. Stand by.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The latest snapshot on the U.S. economy shows prices continuing to surge, inflation rising at a faster rate than it has in decades. Here's ABC's Aaron Katursky.
Inflation ended 2021 at its highest level since 1982. What consumers pay for goods and services jumped 7% in December from the same month a year earlier. Consumers and businesses have money to spend, but the pandemic has messed with supply. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell told a Senate panel he's optimistic supply chain issues would ease.
We do think we'll get, over the course of this year, return to normal supply conditions.
For now, price increases for housing, used cars, and food were big contributors to inflation. Aaron Katursky, ABC News, New York.
The latest surge of COVID continuing to plague hospitals. Brown University Dean, School of Public Health Dean, Dr. Ashish Jha.
What I'm seeing is a lot of patients with COVID, some of them incidental, but a lot of people getting admitted for COVID. Almost all of them are unvaccinated. A few of them are people who are vaccinated, high-risk individuals who didn't get a booster.
The Biden administration announcing it will provide an additional 10 million free COVID tests to schools every month. The CDC will also provide new training, resources, and materials to put in place test-to-stay policies that will hopefully keep children in classrooms. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson saying he's sorry for gathering at a BYOB garden party at the high end of England's first lockdown.
In a loud, gripping parliamentary session, opposition leader Keir Starmer posed this very pointed question.
Is he now going to do the decent thing and resign?
The response from the beleaguered Prime Minister.
I regret very much that we did not do things differently that evening, and I take responsibility and I apologize.
The matter now the subject of an inquiry.
That's ABC's Tom Rivers at the Foreign Desk in London. You're listening to ABC News.
What's all the buzz about nasal irrigation and
wait,
it's the body's aerosol
more.
trapping allergens and viruses. When over 2 million sold. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
A fast-thinking chopper pilot saving lives when his medical helicopter started malfunctioning with a baby on board near Philadelphia. Here's ABC's Gio Benitez.
The LifeNet medical flight taking off around 1 p.m. Tuesday from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, carrying that 2-month-old to a local children's hospital. Witnesses say the helicopter appeared to be in distress and flying low before hitting the ground and toppling on its side. The pilot managing to navigate power lines and buildings, crash landing the helicopter safely without hurting anyone on the ground. Police calling the pilot a hero.
A testy Senate hearing on the spread of the coronavirus.
Dr. Anthony Fauci firing back at Kentucky Senator Rand Paul for, quote, lying about him and inciting the crazies like a man arrested for trying to kill him.
Police asked him where he was going, and he was going to Washington, D.C. to kill Dr. Fauci.
The arrest happening during a traffic stop in December, the suspect driving from Iowa to Washington, D.C.
And they found in his car an AR-15 and multiple magazines of ammunition.
Another GOP lawmaker, Senator Roger Marshall of Kansas, demanding Fauci's financial disclosures, to which Dr. Fauci said they're public record, and was then overheard on his mic calling the lawmaker a moron. Derek Dennis, ABC News.
Talks between NATO and Russia in Brussels, not leading to any decisions in the standoff over Ukraine, but the NATO secretary says both sides have agreed to schedule more meetings. This is ABC News. Wait, there's still more. It's not done yet. The excitement.
This is the hardest part.
Continues. It's not done yet.
% on meetings, chat, and phone with a Zoom United bundle. Visit Zoom.com.
I'm Sherry Preston, ABC News.